Israel's taken over our government from within.
Well, what's wild is it's really become so obvious now. It's like a joke. It's actually like become a living meme now. It's so obvious.
Yo,
with all the Netanyahu memes and all the Trump memes.
Trump pulling out his chair.
It kind of sucks, but it's just the truth. Anybody, I mean, how can you not see it? And by the way, here's a spinoff that they're trying to do, and they've got all these anonymous X accounts. They're all part of this digital influence campaign propaganda. And so they're trying to defend the whole Israeli lobby foreign aid now. And I like to go, because I know who the propaganda accounts are, and so I'll go to see. It's like, okay, this is the paid-for propaganda. What are they saying?
See what their talking points are.
So they put this out, and this is when they come to me on the Israel debates. They say, hey, our foreign aid to Israel is great because then they have to spend it on American weapons. And I'm like, okay, hold on a second. So let's explain what you just said. This is still foreign aid, and then they say 75% of it has to be spent on American manufactured weapons. So what you've just described is money laundering. Yep. A, that's money laundering. Yeah. And B, that's what we call the military-industrial complex. We're against that. So it's like now, oh, no. The military-industrial complex is good, and laundering money for the defense contractors for a foreign country, that's good. That's the argument they're making.
Yeah, I've had people make that same argument to me. It's just insane. I'm like, what are you talking about? No, we're still giving you these weapons. We don't want war. I'm not trying to pay for you to go and massacre children. And that's obviously, to me, like, I have a heart. That's a big deal. I had to stop going to these Telegram channels because it was fucking up my psyche. Waking up every morning and seeing 30 kids with their arms blown off.
Yeah, that was a big one that people were, because again, the Israel issue was never that big on the right. It was just always assumed you're going to be pro-Israel. Yeah. And I had a lot of people, big followings on the right, shows on the right, kind of mainstream stuff on the right that I talked to, and they're sending me these videos because they don't know how to handle it. And they're like, hey, I see you're reporting on this stuff. Like, I don't know what to handle it. Nobody else at my network will touch this stuff. What do you recommend I do? And I'm just like, hey, look, you're in your own boat. I can do, here at InfoWars, you've seen it. I can say whatever I want. I'm like, you got to make your own decision how you want to cover this. But it's like, that's the pressure. That's the pressure. I don't know. Did you happen to see that video from Turning Point USA where that guy got arrested?
No, what happened?
I've got the video. If you guys want to fast forward and kind of just scroll through the video.
It is great that you're independent too, because even when you and Alex are starting to veer directions, it was very clear you were never told to muzzle anything.
We've had times in here when I've worked with Alex for almost 10 years now too, so we have a professional and a personal relationship. Yeah. But there have been times we've had a guest in the studio and he's come in and we've kind of butt heads a little bit. It's a good relationship. Yeah. So you'll be. I can't believe you haven't seen this. So this is Patriot.
Is this recently the one that just happened?
Yeah, this was just this week. This is Patriot.
I wasn't
Barbie.
invited for some reason. Not sure why.
You didn't make the cut.
Yeah, I used to go to events, but they haven't invited me lately.
Maybe you could do a jiu-jitsu training course. So this is Patriot Barbie filming. So this guy. So apparently you walk into the event. That's the front door right there. Yeah. And the first booth you see is the pro-Israel booth. Literally Israeli flags, and they promote trips to go to Israel. You can go on a trip to Israel. It's the first booth when you get in there. So this gentleman here just starts having a conversation with some other guys there about Israel, the Israeli lobby, and all this stuff. They literally arrested him. He got arrested.
Wow.
If you guys fast forward, you can eventually play the arrest. He says he's going to sue. I don't know. I don't know this guy's identity.
It's illegal to criticize Israel. Well, it's illegal to boycott them in most states now.
Texas is
anti-Semitism laws. Like they tried making it so you couldn't get disaster relief if you didn't pledge it in one of the floods. It wasn't this.
That was Hurricane Harvey. It'll happen again. The reason they do that is because it's literally just the law. So if you're going to get any sort of government aid, any sort of government funding, you cannot. It's not even fair to say you cannot criticize Israel, but that's basically that's the thrust of it.
Yeah.
So if you want to get any government aid here in Texas, they have the anti-Semitism, the anti-BDS laws, whatever, because you can't boycott Israel.
You do that with like China or North Korea or both, but Israel they can do it.
No, not even another state.
Yeah. You couldn't do it. Yeah, California people would still freak out, but they're literally basically doing genocide, and we can't boycott them or you'll get fired.
So this is the kind of stuff that you just can't deny it. It's just undeniable. There's no defense of it.
No, and it's baffling. Instead of changing their behavior, they're doubling down, like the ADL attacking us for what? Checks, notes, helping people.
Well, and that's what I'm saying too. It's like I just don't understand anybody. I'm of the mindset. I don't care if Israel can do whatever it wants, right? My problem is we're funding it, we're aiding it, we're sending them the weapons to kill everybody in the Gaza Strip. So that's my beef. you remove me from the equation, I'm probably not even going to say anything. I could cover
I still
the
wouldn't
Sudan.
like it, but it wouldn't be as big of a deal. I
Yeah.
still think it was disgusting and evil, but the fact I talk about it all the time is because we talk about it all the time. It's like, well, yeah, because America's funding this. They completely control our country. They stole our fucking nukes. They've killed our soldiers. They're just a parasite. They're the #1 spy threat. They sell our military secrets.
They give a golden beeper to our president.
Yeah, that was like a death threat.
What the hell
Clearly
is that?
a death threat, because I was getting like, that's what the Jews fight with. They would like send me a picture, beep, beep, like a pager. A death
Oh, that's
threat.
what they did? Oh, wow. Well, apparently a drone strike has hit a U.S.-run oil field in Iraq. Oh, that's what we were doing in Iraq?
Oh, we go get another war there? Yeah, why were we in
oil
Iraq?
prices are going to go up.
We didn't even take any of the oil. Like, not that I want to go to the wars, but could we at least take the oil? I don't know. Israel probably got some
Did
of
we
the
take like
oil.
some giant remains, maybe?
Yeah, man.
Some gold?
Yeah, like, what did we get out of that war? Like, what was that
what
war
do we
over? I don't
confiscate
even
out of
remember
there?
that war was over. It was weapons that didn't exist. Like, who benefited from that? Israel, maybe?
Yeah. Is there a regime change somebody was asking for years?
Yeah, it was over oil. No, we didn't get any oil after that war.
Can't quite put my finger on it.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, how about this one? A Nazi document trove raises questions for Argentina. So they keep finding all this old Nazi stuff in Argentina. I think it's pretty much confirmed at this point that Hitler escaped Argentina. I think with a lot of the D-class and what just happened in Argentina, I think most people believe that that's the case now. And so now they just keep finding more Nazi stuff over there. Like, well, what is it doing in Argentina? What do you think that's about? Why do you think they I mean, obviously the whole thing was an operation to let Hitler escape with his life and then bring in all the Nazi scientists to NASA.
Yeah, I never looked into that nor really believed it. But just 2 nights ago, I was in a bar. Some girl sits down and goes, oh, I love Twitter. And sits down and they start talking. She's from Argentina. She's like, oh, yeah, Hitler's house was right by. I'm like, wait, what? She's like, oh, yeah.
It's like local
She's like, everyone knows that in there. He was at the parties there. And like, I don't know if this is true or not, but it's what she's telling me. Like, interesting. Maybe I'll fly to Argentina and talk to people and try to check it out.
Yeah, what's with all those blonde-haired, blue-eyed babes down there?
Yeah, right. This girl had blonde hair.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where did they come from?
That's her uncle. No,
Are they Spanish?
It was interesting being like, I never really paid attention to that story, but then I'm starting to, there's something I need to go down that rabbit hole, apparently.
Oh, it's.
I always thought that was like bullshit, but now I'm thinking maybe not.
Well, what's his name? I think it was Tim Kennedy went down there for a show and found some stuff.
Yeah, Tim was an old friend of mine. He's going through some weird stuff. So like,
yeah, and I know that there is some weird stuff with the Afghanistan evac, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
no friends, so I won't talk on that, I guess.
CIA, what was that guy? CIA files reveal search for Hitler in South America 10 years after his suicide.
Well, the school the Soviets had was a female school, I read. They supposedly they took a school after he shot himself, but it wasn't even a male, it was a female.
Oh, really?
That's what I read. I'm not 100% on that one. I'm pretty sure that's true.
Yeah, I just remember there were it was the CIA, other U.S. intel that was like, screaming he escaped to Argentina. I think it was even in Hoover's. Would it have been Hoover's diary?
Did he say it? Yeah,
I think it might have even been in Hoover's diary or an FBI document. And then Argentina did a declassification, and it was like, yeah, he was down here.
Okay, maybe I'll fly down to Argentina and do a little show on this.
That would be good.
Yeah, that could be interesting, right? Trying to get some different. Speaking of,
maybe you could do a DNA ancestry test of his and start getting. Yeah, go look for the remains.
Yeah, I want to find Hitler. Speaking of Hoover, he was blackmailed too by Roy Cohn. Roy Cohn was Trump's mentor.
Did you watch that movie? What was that movie called they did about Trump and Cohen?
I didn't watch it, but
I heard it's good. I haven't seen it either. I heard it's really good. I've been meaning to watch it.
But yeah, this blackmail stuff isn't
The
new.
Apprentice is what it's called.
People realize this blackmail stuff isn't new. They've been doing this for a long time. That's why the Italian mafia got broken up.